game in just a moment. Now let me show you first. This is obviously my screen. Oh, with a little bit of a filter activated. We don't need this. There we go. So a quick warning first. When you attempt to start the game, I expect that would be the case with the finished game as well, because there are different downloads for the trial version and for the finished game. Today is just beginning, 16th of March actually. You can see in the bottom right corner, 1 in the morning for me. And I've downloaded enough of the game to be able to play and test it. I've actually run it just for a couple of minutes to see if it runs and to set the resolution to be window borderless, because on full screen I can't really deal with it in live stream. So that's it. There will be no spoilers tonight in this live stream. I will probably do maybe a couple of tutorials if and whatever the game offers me, but this live stream is going to be primarily technical. I want to check the settings, the options, character creations, available parts of the menu and menus, and other things like that. Do not be afraid. I will not be starting the story tonight. There will not be a single player story tonight. Probably tomorrow after work, I will be doing some multiplayer. I've decided that it's maybe not a good idea to do a single story yet, because I, just like everybody else, will have to wait another 7-8 days, because my release date is 23rd. Now, without further delay, let me start. The game will attempt to load the cloud saves, because thanks to Origin, we can have cloud save data. That's really, really helpful. The game is loading. The first time you load the game, there is a very weird loading that took for me at least, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. I suppose the game just finished setting up something, or that's exactly the screen. And okay, it appears. Oh, it's much quicker this time. All right. This is familiar effect right after the logo and the advertisement from BioWare, EA, and in this case, the Frostbite engine. Thank God for the Frostbite engine and not something crappy that doesn't run properly. We're into the screen where all we have available. Status, connecting. Okay, I'm still connecting for whatever reason. We have a quick start Sarah Ryder, we have a quick start for Scott Ryder, customize character, multiplayer, settings, credits, and exit. The first thing I will check, not test, is the settings and see what's available and what I can do with my system. And of course, later on, I'm going to try some extra pushes to see if my system can do something better than the default or suggested or whatever. Just give me a moment here. Nope. How is that now? Everything working? I hope. There it is. The game in not full screen. Oh, holy crap. Come on. Did it reset itself somehow? Video input full screen. Why the hell did you set yourself on full screen again? Let's see what's available. Full screen, borderless. That's what I need. So up all my 4 screens, because I've got 3 monitors and 1 TV connected to the damn PC. And I need to be able to monitor things. Okay, then you can see my ugly mug as well. So let's take it from the top. The menu is quite simple actually. No background pictures, no decorations, nothing else. In the gameplay, we have disable and enable display tutorials. Of course, I want them enabled, just like I'm a new player, a new noob, completely new to the universe. I'm not actually, but I don't have this rich, crazy experience with the previous 3 games from the original trilogy. I've played all 3 of them, but not so extensively. Aim assist, enabled, why not? If enabled, the game will provide minor assistance to help you aim at your targets. If disabled, aiming is 100% freeform. I suppose enabling it at first would be nice. Later on I can check if it's better with it or without it. Auto level, Probably something that every hardcore player would want to disable from the get-go, and it's disabled by default. If enabled, will automatically distribute skill points each time you level up. It can be set for Rider and all squad mates, or just for the squad mates. Now, I'm going to enable it for the squad mates initially, even though I'm not planning to start the story campaign as I told you. Mission tracker is always show or contextual. I think contextual is better because it will allow us to enjoy the vast vistas, the vast terrain, and all of the beautiful graphics that this game is supposed to be offering us because of all the trailers and clips we've seen. Oh, the music is getting too loud. Well, let me... Unfortunately, as soon as I click on my other screens, they mute the game. I don't like that. Display conversation icons, enable or disable. Right, let's leave it for the moment to enabled. Rider's helmet off in conversations. That depends on the styles of the helmet, I guess. What do we have available? Subtitles. I definitely prefer subtitles enabled always, all the time. Field of view can be set to multiplayer or something else, and we can reset it, of course, if we want. If we click, I believe, on the title, Field of View Multiplayer, it will be reset back to the default, whatever BioWare thinks is best for this thingy. Let's go back. We'll accept the changes we've done so far. I'm using keyboard and mouse, obviously, as you can see from this next screen. These are the default keybinds. We've got everything that you should expect. Oh, evade is a middle mouse button, really? Hi, Jim. Did you load your game yet? What do we have then? Mantle, melee, powers, reload, fire weapon. I expect there should be a tutorial, and this tutorial will probably lead us through some, if not all of these keybinds. And of course, we will all have plenty of time to learn these keybinds in the first missions. Did I do the Andromeda Initiative videos? No, I haven't. Hi, Jesse, and hi, Joe. How are you doing? Oh, Jesse, it must be really early morning for you now. I think you're like 6 or 7 hours ahead of me, so good morning. Target aim, obviously, right mouse button, just like before. Fire weapon, default left mouse button. Previous weapon, next weapon, last weapon. Oh, it hasn't been set yet. Okay. Weapon wheel. I hate the fact that everything is console friendly. I don't mean to hate on the console players, but I would prefer a default PC friendly keyboard and mouse friendly user interface, which is not the case so far. And that's not really necessarily that bad. There are shitloads of control options here, holy crap. And we've got different types for on foot, nomad, and the galaxy map. I'm not going to take a deep look at these now, because even if I do, I won't be able to remember. What else do we have? Key bindings. Then we can see configuration. Obviously, I'm not using the pad, and let's just escape that. Invert axis, no thanks. Invert the other axis, no thanks. Mouse sensitivity, I have no idea if this would be good or not. Mouse smoothing, I probably prefer no for mouse smoothing. There is no way to tell how long these menus are. You can keep clicking like crazy and they scroll with 1, and they're actually scrolling to infinity, I think. So sprint controls. If toggle is enabled, sprinting will be toggled on and off with a button press rather than requiring it to be held down. I prefer to have it held down, I think. Aiming controls, the same. Sustained power controls, what the hell is this? Certain powers such as cryo beam, flamethrower and backslash require a button to be held down while in use. If toggle is enabled, these powers will be toggled on and off by pressing a button rather than holding the button down. For now I prefer hold, and it's the default option. Vibration, yes, definitely, thank you. Oh, okay, it's not an infinity scroll. There is an end to the menu. It's just quite an extensive menu. Unfortunately, all of these things could have been fit in one screen. You get my point. That's it for the configuration, and I believe those are all the settings here. We go to the next menu, which is audio. Dynamic range, we've got medium, narrow for night mode, interesting. And what else do we have? Wide for cinema. All right, I'm with a headphone, so I don't really know what that means. For speaker configuration, we only have surround and stereo. And down below, we've got the master volume. Subtitles have been enabled. Didn't we see subtitles in another menu already? Maybe the menu is trolling me. That's a good point. Language. I don't know. Does anybody care how many languages are available? I will be playing in English, and I don't think my own language, Bulgarian, will be available here. So let's skip that. I think this is probably the most interesting screen, the video output settings. Display mode, I've already set it to window borderless, so I can exit in and out of the screen while live streaming and while playing the game by myself without live streaming. Actually, to me, that's very important. Full screen display. Okay, that actually decides on which monitor I want. It recognizes them as generic. Okay. I definitely want them on my main monitor. This is the one. Full screen resolution, we don't care about this. And it's actually... Oh, it's disabled. Interesting. VSync should probably be off. If you want to use VSync, it's better to use the settings from within the NVIDIA control panel, or I suppose there is something similar about VSync settings in the AMD control panel, but I'm not really familiar. High dynamic range is auto detect or off, really? There is no auto on. Triple buffering, I don't know. Usually, in most cases, people suggest that triple buffering should be left off, but I don't know. And in the left, of course, we can see what my specs are. I'm running with 1440p resolution default monitor. I've got 980 Ti and NVIDIA video card without HDR, but okay, that's an old model, obviously, and with 6 GB of RAM. Frame buffer format, compressed half-16. All right, I don't really know what these are and how they impact. Hopefully on the geforce.com website there will be detailed information, or maybe already there is detailed information about these things. And that's unfortunately all of the settings for the video output. Seems a little bit limited. Oh, okay, graphics. That should be fun. Screen calibration, fine, let's do a screen calibration. Brightness, I don't think we need to tweak brightness. I usually never need to tweak brightness. Save zone adjustments, everybody knows what's that. You get to choose how far your user interface or HUD should be displayed. I don't see why it should be smaller. My monitor is not that gigantic, I can see all corners. Film grain. Film grain is a post-process effect that simulates the texture of processed photography. I don't know if this is better on or off. As I told you, I'm just starting the game. That would be tested later on. Chromatic aberration. Chromatic aberration is a post-process effect, again, that simulates a more natural diffusion of color. Cool, let's leave it on by default. Overall quality, auto detect. All right, low, medium, high, ultra, custom. All right, we'll leave it at we will check custom, of course. Resolution scale mode. Cool. Auto 720, auto 900, auto 1080, custom. Why is everything custom now? Resolution scale. All right, I don't want to really upscale things because I don't think that would be healthy for my PC, at least not now. Down below we got the texture quality set on ultra. Anti-aliasing is what is it available? FXAA off and temporal AA. What else do we have? Ambient occlusion, HBAO available, SSAO is available and off, of course. The best is apparently, oh, there is a full version, okay. Post-processing is set to ultra, which is nice. Lighting quality goes up to ultra, but for whatever reason my system detects it to be on high. I haven't actually tweaked the game yet via the NVIDIA Enhancer, I think was, NVIDIA Experience software. I will probably check that as well, maybe on the next loading. We've got the shadow set on ultra, effects quality can go up to ultra as well. Mesh quality can go up to ultra. What else do we have? Shader quality can go only up to high. I don't know if ultra doesn't exist or maybe it's not allowed for my system. We've got the terrain quality set on ultra, vegetation quality set on ultra. I suppose these things just enhance the experience. That they might be somewhat problematic for multiplayer, but we know that multiplayer in this game is not about killing each other, it's about playing together versus the AI, or at least that's what I've gathered so far. Now let's scroll back up because I want to try for the first time with everything on Ultra. So everything here is set on Ultra, and let's see. I must restart the game to apply the changes. Okay. One last thing I have to check is what the online menu has to offer. Voice over IP input device, okay, my microphone, output device is the speaker, that's not important at the moment. Usage sharing, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, I know now. EA collects data about how players use our product services for their operation, and improvements to tailor communications and to enhance the player experience. If you disable such collection, EA will only collect data reasonably necessary to operate our products and services. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't like sharing my experience with EA. View the EA account email. Multiplayer is now available. Okay, thank you. And views you the user agreement. We don't need to watch these right now. View privacy and cookie policy. Okay. Nothing really that interesting in these menus. And since I have to restart the game for some things to take effect, I might actually take that opportunity to use the NVIDIA experience tool to check my FPS for the next loading. So let's go exit. And my screens haven't been messed up completely. Ooh, the game takes some sweet time to load off and disappear. Oh, there we go. Yes, of course, my screen's completely messed up, so I need to find my icon for GeForce Experience. Did I say Experience? That's the name of the tool that I've been using for quite a long. Are we still live? Because some things have been tweaking here. Right, let's see. Enabling GeForce Experience. Shadow Play, actually. That's exactly what I need to enable right now. I want Shadow Play. And I want Shadow Play to not record automatically because that would be unnecessary and extra strain on my PC. Let's load again. The default optimal settings might actually be a good idea to show you. Let me switch to that screen and I'll show you what the GeForce Experience tool thinks I should have. Maybe set it on full screen, and that's a little bit unfriendly because I still have to scroll. We've got the Mass Effect. Oh crap, that's Mass Effect 3. Can I find actually Mass Effect? Where was that? Where was the searching tool? Scan for games, all right. Let's see if Mass Effect Andromeda appears here somewhere. Why you can't play? Do you have Origin access? Currently, only subscribers to Origin Access or whatever the version of Origin Access was for Xbox players, they're allowed to download a separate type of a trial of this game and then go play it. My NVIDIA tool does not find the game. Probably because it's not set to find the game in its trial version or for whatever other reason. But that is the fact. Let's see the settings. Got games and oh, maybe that's why. Okay, it's set to look in the right directions and it doesn't find the game, which means that probably the game is not available yet on GeForce Experience, or probably will be from 21st and 23rd when the full game actually can be downloaded and installed. So we don't need that screen anymore. What we need is, there we go, guys. This is actually the original game. You can see that for me, it says preload on 17th March, 7 in the morning. That's 6 hours from now, 5.5. And I will be able to play it from 23rd from 1 in the morning. Why? Because this is the release date for Europe. The US release date, the North America release date, I believe was 21st. The rest of the world gets it 2 days later. Hello, G Mini Gross. Oh crap, I failed with reading that name. Hi, mate. Welcome. Now let's fire this thing again. Oh, first probably. Yeah, it should be running. Switching back to the game, which will be empty at the moment, black screen. And let's see if the game wants to show me some FPS. I don't think you will be seeing the FPS on the screen because OBS took it up when I'm capturing game instead of screen. But yep, I can see 156, 190 something, 100. Obviously, it's really irrelevant on these screens. Let's see. FPS right now on this screen is 48, which is scary low. 50, 49, 52. Wow, that's really, really low. What can I do actually? Customize character. Let's see what the customize character function offers me. A sit marauder always forgives. I don't know. That sounds like the strange kind of a sit marauder. Hey, Zar. Well, everywhere it says that it's 20th for North America, but okay, if you say so. 20th, 21st actually, sorry. Everywhere, including on the new video that was released about multiplayer earlier today or yesterday, I can't remember, on the official Mass Effect channel. Everywhere says that 21st is the official release date, but if you say you'll get it on 20, that's actually good. So, we've got several options on the left side, and on the right side we've got some descriptions. I will definitely try with a male character first. This guy looks exactly like the default hero Pathfinder from all of the clips that we've seen in the trailer so far. The next one, customize appearance. Choose the default appearance for Rider or select custom appearance to customize your look. I've got the current appearance, which is default. Let's see what's available. Okay. Oh. Right, so we've got predefined options, it seems. And unfortunately, it takes a hell of a long time to load all of these. I don't know why. Hopefully it won't be like that when the game is fully downloaded. Remember that I've started the game immediately as it allowed me. So there is pretty much about half of the game to be downloaded still. I don't really know what's in it. The early access is available currently for, I believe, absolutely everybody. It's not locked by region. So if I have access to it, you should have access to it. Check the page on Origin for Mass Effect Andromeda and scroll down below until you find a small link and a button to download the trial. It's really tricky, and I have to thank Howzet, who hopefully is still around, because he showed me where and how to find that separate download, which is basically I think you're basically downloading a different game, although the saves will be able to carry over from this one to the next Head 6. So far I haven't been able to like any of these damn things. Oh, you have custom. That's nice. It's grayed out, which means it's not available for the trial or it's not downloaded yet. I'm gonna go with Head 1. Oh, no thanks. Alright, let's go with this one. Next step, face. Oh, we can change quite a bit here. Look at these options. Whoa. Someone was complaining about limited options in character creations and the outfit, not the outfit, but the design, the physical design of the character. So far it seems like more than enough. We've got brow height, really? Okay, that's more than enough tweaking for me, I think. It's important to make your character look the way you want it to look, but not that much actually. We've got cheek sculpturing even. Look at that, wow. And I really hope that there is a custom random form somewhere. The chin section allows chin height, chin depth, width, and jaw width. Oh, let's see. How wide can it be? I do have a wide jaw. It was more clearly noticeable before I actually got those extra kilos on my face and on my body because I stopped training. But that's a different discussion. What do you have about the eyes? Height, depth, and eyes width. Okay. For the mouth, lip thickness, mouth height, mouth depth, mouth width. Okay. And for the nose, oh, I'll definitely want to go for a giant nose. We've got height, depth, width, and oh, size. There it is. It's not really giant. Well, it's big, but probably not big enough. All right. Those were faces. Let's see. Hairstyle. Okay. For the hairstyle, we've got how many? 11 versions for the moment. Probably more will be added. I don't know, actually. More than enough color options. It doesn't look like I can scroll. Oh, I can scroll. Unfortunately, it's a little bit complicated to scroll these things. It's interesting that... okay, from hair color, you actually set both of these colors. And then if you want some extra tweakings, you can... No, they're the same color, damn it. I can't be extra weird guy and have different colored hair and a beard. But that's fine, I suppose we can live through that. Whoa, wait. There is so much more to explore. Now let's see, this was hairstyle. Then we go to the eyes. Outer color and inner color for the eyes. And we've got the triangle with a million options of colors. That's definitely a very detailed character creation. What's this? Makeup. Eyeliner style. Eyeliner color. Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow color. Lipstick style. Lipstick. On a male character. Oh, you can really have lipstick on a male character. Okay, there is no limit. BioWare is actually well known now for the same gender romance and for gay romance and everything like that. I suppose it's perfectly normal to be able to create the weirdest kind of character you wish. I will definitely have to spend some time designing my own personal character. Blush style? What the hell? Ah! Can you rotate? Oh, there we go. Holding left mouse button and moving it left and right apparently rotates the character. But that blush effect, it's really interesting, I have to say. And we have an opacity as well. Whoa. That feels like he's getting the... what was the exact name of the stone disease from Song of Ice and Fire? Never mind. I'll probably remember the name some other time. Blush color. Oh, cool. We can change the color to whatever we want. Cool. That's a huge amount of options available. Scars and tattoos. Hey, Kidley. How are you doing, mate? Have you downloaded your trial yet? Scar tissue. What? Let's look from the front. Video is frozen. Anybody else having issues with the video? I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds for a response because it's important that everybody should be able to enjoy this. I will probably do a separate standalone video on some of these features maybe tomorrow, but right now I would really like to experience all of this with you guys together live. I mean, there is a reason why I'm staying up in 1:37. Oh, cool. 1:37 is a cool time. Tattoo designs. We've got... Oh. That doesn't appear like a... It goes all the way through the scalp and to the back. Ah, no. It ends somewhere on the forehead. On the top, actually. And they're in a very, very similar style, I want to say. The two color, there we go. That's what I was looking for. There has to be a different color for the tattoos if you want. Man, I can already imagine the weird kind of characters that we are going to face starting today or tomorrow. And these are all the options, I believe. Oh, I can confirm. Choose the training. Okay, we have security. Let's read those descriptions because these are actually very important, I think. During your Alliance military service, you focused on learning everything you could about weapons and tactics. Starting power is concussive shot. Obviously, these abilities are, some of them are well known because they've been present in the other game, in the older trilogy. Some of them would hopefully be brand new and different. Some of the other ones would eventually have different animations that we've seen already in the trailers from BioWare's Mass Effect channel. What do we have then? Concussive shot fires a heat-seeking high-impact round to knock down opponents. Unlocked skills. We've got turbocharge, grants a massive short-term boost to weapon fire rate and thermal clip efficiency. Combat fitness grants increased durability and the option to carry more weapons into battle. Biotic is the type of class I never dared to try because it seemed somewhat slow and unfriendly to me. I should have put an eyeliner. I don't think I can do that properly, you know. I've seen in real life how it's done and it's so incredibly complicated, and in cases like this I'm extremely happy that I'm not a woman. Okay, biotic, basic overview. You were efficiently designated biotic during your Alliance military tenure, assisting your cohorts with your ability to control Mass Effect fields. Starting power is throw. Use your biotic powers to hurl an opponent through the air. And the two unlocked skills for the beginners. Singularity, create a vortex that will trap and disable enemies caught in its field. I believe this is exactly the same as the ability we know from the classic trilogy Mass Effect games. And barrier is probably again the same. Bolster your defenses with a powerful biotic barrier. Alright, let's move to the technician. Oh. The technician seems to have... Okay, small scroll. As a technician in the System Alliance military, you learn to operate drones and hack enemy systems. So that's like the pet controller guy. Starting power overload. Unleash an electrostatic discharge that deals high damage to shields and synthetic enemies. Can chain to multiple targets. Okay. The two unlocked abilities that you have: Invasion, hack into your opponent's armor and weapons, infecting them with a computer virus to weaken their defenses and even spread to nearby foes. Team Support, develop specialized technology to bolster the survivability of your entire squad. I think I'm gonna have fun with Biotic and or Technician in multiplayer. I don't think those are the kind of, training professions or classes, if you will, for me in story mode. Leader. Oh, okay. You were a team player and a natural leader in the Alliance military, working closely with your cohorts for their safety and the safety of others. Energy drain. Drain your target's shields to replenish your own, especially effective against synthetic enemies. Unlocked abilities, we've got the Annihilation and Team Support. For Annihilation, we have a shifting aura of Mass Effect fields around you to slowly damage nearby foes. AoE damage, nice. And Team Support, develop specialized technology to bolster the survivability of your entire squad. So kind of a support class, I want to say. What do you think? Next one would be Scrapper. I'm not planning to do gameplay, mate. If you've joined late, this will be more technical live stream. I will probably do some kind of a tutorial if and when the game offers me. So far, I believe there is only an option for tutorial in the multiplayer. But I promised to myself and to everybody else that I would do this detailed technical overview because I doubt that many people would. And some people are like me, they are just interested in these things. So forgive me for a moment, but I will definitely take longer time to check out these things. When a fight broke out, you were always the first soldier in the thick of it, mostly according to Alliance military protocol and occasionally not. The starting power charge, launch yourself like a comet at opponents and regain a portion of your shields on impact. Unlocked skills are combat fitness, which grants increased durability and the option to carry more weapons into battle. Charge, see above. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. The operative. In the Alliance military, you studied covert operations and the tech used by special forces, knowledge you rarely found the use for until the Andromeda initiative. The starting power is tactical cloak. Employ light bending technology to become invisible for a short duration, gain a large damage bonus when you break cloak to attack. The unlocked skills are the above-mentioned tactical cloak and the combat fitness, grants increased durability and the option to carry more weapons into battle. Right, we are going for security, I suppose. Next one is choose a name. Okay, it's gotta be Vulkk. Even though the first name is never pronounced anywhere, but I like to have something different. Customize twin. I'm not exactly sure what the hell does that mean. But I'm not gonna go through the same customization options. And customize history is probably going to... Okay. Choose the gender of the legendary Commander Shepard, first human... Ah, okay. Because that might actually have something to do with something else in the game later on. Upload character data. Check this option to upload your character to the Mass Effect Archives website, where you can re-import it in the future or share with friends. I don't think I want to share specifically this guy that I've just created. And then we've got the import character. Confirm, and start the game. I don't know what happens from this point on, guys, so please be aware there might be some spoilers happening right now. If you don't want to witness any kind of spoilers, although it's the very beginning of the game, I don't see what kind of spoilers this could be. But anyway, be warned. Oh, we've got so many options, just like before. Narrative, casual, normal, hardcode, and insanity. I expect normal to be exactly the same kind of difficulty as it was in the previous games. I only get my first time once. I like that. Yes, indeed. That's very true, and thank you. Let's see. Would you like to start the game? Well, let's go ahead. Exporting appearance data. I'm actually starting with this character. I will not be using that character for the main playthrough that I will be doing next week. So that's just a test. I'm curious to see the... Okay, let's be quiet then. I'll tell you what I'm curious later.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it.
200 FPS during this
We are,
cinematic.
all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of
Hey,
our
Marius.
species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
No, this is the standard version of the game, the cheapest one. The music is epic, unlike the launch trailer. In the year 2185, humanity lives in a golden era of interstellar travel. Our discovery of ancient alien ruins on Mars propelled our understanding of science and technology ahead by thousands of years. While many now enjoy the newfound freedom and challenges of exploration in the Milky Way, others look to even more distant stars. And I couldn't read the rest because I got distracted. The dog woke up. Date 0, hour 0. Welcome to Hyperion. Damn it.
We made it. Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, recon specialist, Pathfinder mission team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
During the clip, FPS was fluctuating between 40 and 60.
The selection process saw the Andromeda initiative.
It's a weirdo, I know. I shouldn't have started with this guy.
Within the galaxy.
Ryder, let's get you checked out.
Thanks,
Look
Jesse.
here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Tone choice. Tone choice helps define Ryder's personality. We've got emotional, logical, casual, and professional. And I will hopefully have to remember these things. Obviously, the icon in the middle of the choices wheel is going to tell us that this is the professional. And this right here would be the casual. Oh crap. Will I be able to remember those things? Let's go with professional.
Even if it isn't, we'll be ready.
I hope so.
You know something?
Word came down. The Pathfinder wants you all mission ready within the hour. Look this way?
Why the rush?
He didn't say. But something's up. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
What do we have?
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
The engine cutscenes are quite laggy.
Just hang on.
Engineering, report.
Oh hell yeah. 30, 50, 60 FPS. Press Alt to look around, alright?
I'm almost to the side. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
What's wrong? I don't know.
This is a trial mode of the game, it's not released yet. Holy crap, it's laggy. Alright, I can tell you right now my FPS score is about 50, 40, 30. Oh, it's really laggy. Let's see what I can change, possibly, if I can anything. Journal skills, profiles, game. This is a very similar menu to what we remember from the third and I believe the second Mass Effect game. Well, let's see, game. Settings, video output or graphics. Let's go for save zone adjustment, quality, overall quality. I would probably want to check some custom settings first because this is literally unplayable at the moment, and I'm not joking with the word. I don't like playing my games with low FPS and with fluctuating FPS. Now let's see, custom resolution scale mode, no thanks, resolution quality ultra. It doesn't say much about what the differences would be between the quality of texture between ultra and high. From other games, we know that for high and ultra, I'm just aiming here at Shadow of Mordor, and in Shadow of Mordor, ultra quality textures are actually pretty much the same, but they take a huge amount of your graphics power. Anti-aliasing, let's put it to something that I know. I actually do not know what temporal AA is, so I'm gonna set it to this. Post-processing quality, texture filtering, everything is on ultra. Effects quality is on high. That's something I would prefer to have on ultra, but let's leave it like this for now. And see, with these couple changes, do we have any immediate... Oh, I have to restart? Really? Every time? Maybe the fact that I'm playing on borderless window, maybe that would make a difference. How about if I set it to full screen? All of my other screens will go wild. High dynamic change on triple buffering. Let's turn off the triple buffering, just like I suspect. It might actually have positive effect. And go back to the game to see if anything is different. Still laggy. So in the top right corner, we've got the prologue, report to the Hyperion Bridge, and optional check on your sister. Who the hell is my sister? Probably that one. Oh, this is really, really, really laggy. What did I miss? Turning that off? What off? Even on a 980 Ti. Probably something that I'm missing here from the video settings or something else. So, what was that? JTJ Sniper B. Turning that off might help. Yes, I will have to restart the game, but I'm just looking through the settings and see if there is something else that I might want to tweak extra. There is no auto video settings, as far as I can see. There is nothing really here that would affect performance, at least not that much. I don't expect. I don't want to look at an ugly game. That's really a deal breaker for me for most of the games that I play. I don't exactly know at the moment what the frame buffer format does. All right, let's do actually a quick reset then. Exit to desktop and reload the game quickly. Quickly, come on, load out. Yeah, I started off with the highest setting right away. So I started off with absolutely everything on ultra, and now I'm trying to go down. Maybe, actually, all the critics will turn out to be correct, and this game is overtuned just so Nvidia can sell their new stuff. Could it be because... is there a pause? No. There is cancelled download. Weird. Could it be because I'm at the moment downloading the rest of the game? I don't think so. It's right now on 68% and it keeps downloading. I don't want a 1070. That's a bad card. It's actually worse than 980 Ti. Believe me or not. At least that's what the tests show. I don't know if it will be the same for Andromeda. You're just buying a card for this game. I'm certain that sooner or later tests will start to include it, but it's a very, very brand new game. Oh, I've got an option to resume new game, load game, multiplayer again, settings and credits. Let's resume the game and see if there is anything different right now. I don't expect, because the FPS here on the loading screen is exactly the same as it was before. I'm running the game on an SSD, fairly new one also. So I'm hoping these loading times will improve in the future.
I don't know. Have to check it out.
Nope, absolutely nothing different here. Alright, let's do another try. Let's see, graphic settings. Quality. Let's set everything to high. We'll probably have to restart. Do you want to apply? You must restart your game to accept these changes. Alright, once more, we restart. On Ultra, it doesn't run normally on my PC. I don't think you can find the link on the video at the moment during the live recording, but if and when I decide to publish this video as a normal video upload, maybe in a few hours, maybe tomorrow, I will include a link to my PC hardware configuration, so you guys can check how the game is running on my system and what I'm using. Load again. It's very possible that the download does have some effect, although I don't expect that would be the reason. Something else. Okay, FPS is significantly higher on this screen right now. Well, at least it's above 70. So that is significantly higher for me. It was 50 something before the last restart. So this is the game running on high settings. The loading time is actually quick enough.
I don't know. Have to check it out.
That's not a huge improvement, although I don't see anything below 40 as I move around and turn things. It is laggy though. Yeah, it is laggy. Every time it drops below 60 FPS, I notice it. I don't know if it's just because I'm imagining things or because of something else. It's time to check. Let's leave it on high, but this time I'm gonna try and set the display mode to not be borderless. How about we tune it to full screen and see what happens? A whole bunch of issues. Means they will block the eyes on the desktop, split it, but let's see. Yep, we have to tweak that as well. Where was that? Oh, here we go. Full screen resolution has to be set to my default. However far it is. Come on. Whoop. Too far. That's it. 1440p at 60 hertz. Let's see. We will start for the simple change. No? Okay. You don't need a restart for that. Oh! Tutorials. Cool. That's exactly what I will be trying out then, after I finish setting these things. I have to tell you, there is absolutely no difference between window borderless and full screen. Exactly the same FPS, exactly the same fluctuating between 30 something and up to 60 something. I think I'm running, what was the name of that special VSync option from the NVIDIA control panel? So, self-promotion, really, dude? Go find a bigger channel for that. I'm going back to, just give me a second. I want to go back to window borderless. Immediately the full screen resolution becomes obsolete. My CPU is actually old, now that you mentioned it, Miro. My CPU is getting old. I don't know how old it is and how much it will affect this game or any game. But at least until the next few weeks, I will not rush into upgrading anything. I definitely want to be able to experience this game in its full potential. And I was kind of ready because I've been saving for about half a year to buy the upcoming 1080 Ti. So I do have the money available at the moment. I just don't want to spend money that I don't really need to. And if my GPU is being bottlenecked by the CPU, the main board, the motherboard, I mean, or something else in my configuration, then there is no point in doing it, right? I'm gonna leave it on high default. Everything else is grayed out because it's high. And let's say the tutorials. Camera and movement, okay. And then we have conversations, the scanner, combat basics, combat cover, combat powers, combat aerial, combat enemy defenses. Whoa, that's a lot of tutorials. Let's see how long they took. Oh, I scrolled too much. Camera and movement, okay. Oh, these are written tutorials. Holy crap, these are just like in the previous games. Written tutorials. There is no gameplay to tell you about these things. Okay, so hopefully at least some of these tips will appear as we play the game. I was actually hoping, for whatever reason, because BioWare wants to restart the franchise, they would include a more detailed tutorial, as in video tutorial and gameplay tutorial, for completely new players. Let's go check on my sister, who was that one there, probably. Oh, I have to press and keep E.
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
Be advised, hull integrity on deck 4 is within safety threshold.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while, then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Which
Thanks,
one
Nancy.
do you exactly
Keep us updated.
aim here as a, what do you call it? Awkward running. Oh, you mean my character's movement? Yeah. Okay. I was actually hoping that they would move the camera a little bit further back so I can see more of my characters except whatever is from his ass up. But that's fine. Shift is run. I don't know why I have to hold E for these operations, but something scripted. Investigate the malfunction. Alright, let's go investigate then.
Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power loader or it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the vault.
On it.
I'll try to get
But this is kind of a in-game tutorial. Alright.
Get on this one. I'll override the safeties.
Got it.
G. Cool.
Ryder, try scanning the whole conduit. Look for the fault.
That's interesting.
Power surge is getting worse.
Hurry, Ryder, find the fault.
If we don't balance...
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay.
I have to left mouse click for these things to actually get scanned. Just moving the camera allows you to see what might be potentially interesting for you to scan, but then you have to left mouse click to scan these things. Deactivate with G again.
There! It's reset!
Do it. Rerouting the turret now. Grid recovery. Reading through the brain.
Thank God. It's the end of everyone in the cryo bay.
I would have to say it's a weird
Job, Ryder.
camera
Now we can
positioning.
get to the tram.
Good morning, Rico. Head to the tram, okay.
That was close.
The environment
Barely
of
an Andromeda.
the environments are actually very familiar with from the previous games. There is some weird stuttering. For example, in this empty corridor with a few NPCs around me, I should not be getting FPS drop. But it does drop when I switch around, when I turn around from 80 down to 30 something. Then again, if you play Star Wars The Old Republic with me or like me, you're used to these FPS fluctuating. Or maybe it's all because this is just a first look. And I don't want to spoil the story for you guys or for myself, so I'm not going to continue this for much longer. I will do a very quick check on the multiplayer options.
Priority is stopping these outages.
And the multiplayer trailer said that we should have a tutorial mission for multiplayer to introduce us to what the multiplayer in Mass Effect Andromeda is.
We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor
Good animations on the face slips, moving, syncing. I think these are actually good improvements. The graphics are definitely better than the previous game, but then again, it's been nearly 5 years.
Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud. And that's just a wild guess what we hit.
I hope you're joking. We know that it's not the hero engine.
Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Can you click? No, you have to point with the mouse, actually.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah.
No, these are the drivers we're looking for. I'll show you in a moment.
Yes, sir.
It is the Frostbite, yeah. The latest version
Coming
of the
through.
Frostbite.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
Oh, my guy's ugly. If you're still around, Jesse, I'm sorry. I don't like my creation.
Human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
It gives me that same tutorial again, but why? Logical is the wrench. What else do we have? That's the emotional. Let's go with logic.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
I like the
It's a
voiceover.
good question.
For some reason, I didn't like the voiceover
It's been
and the
600
tone
years.
of Shepard, the male Shepard, in the first and second Mass Effect. For the third one, either he improved or I've gotten used to his voiceover. Do you guys share these opinions with me?
We're marooned.
Probably not.
20,000
Everybody who's fan of
souls
Mass
adrift
Effect
at
has
sea.
probably fallen in love
When the power
with
runs
the
out,
Shepard voice.
Stays out. We need to
I don't
build a
hate.
safe harbor.
I'm just honest.
And if
He's ugly. I mean, okay, he's not
Dispatch
ugly.
finder, it'll be my
His
job to find
decorations are
an
ugly.
It's what we trained for. But if this goes well,
Can you interrupt the
you're
cutscene?
already home.
Nope. Space for skipping, okay?
Harper, the rest of the team should be
Oh.
awake by now. Have them spin up two
Whatever I
shots.
did, it dropped the
Minute bullet
FPS to 17 for a moment.
Yes, sir.
a stubborn one, isn't he?
Your guess is as good as mine. We may be related, but I still haven't figured him out.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by one.
Could be the fact that I'm live
Couldn't
streaming
wait to get
this.
started.
For many modern games,
Well,
live streaming
worry.
while playing,
I'm sure Sarah will
and especially on
hold
higher settings,
she
does
does,
have an effect. It
she's
did
telling
have
stories.
effect for The
So,
Witcher 3, for example.
Let's get out there and find
Without
her
live
some.
streaming, I've got so much better performance in The Witcher
Right.
3.
You'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old super...
Let's check out what we have in the journal. Alright, just one entry at the moment. Oh, we've got the map, which can zoom. Finally, we've got the zoomable map again. Journal we've already taken a look at. The codex is, I would say, looking familiar to what we are used to from the previous games. Space select, mark always read and exit. All right, the next one is not available. All right, fine. If you don't want to be available. Skills. What do I have? Combat. Oh, holy crap. Okay, we've seen those in the tutorial videos on the Mass Effect YouTube channel. Although it's quite a different thing looking at them now. I can assign power to my guy. And since I already have concussion shot, I probably should assign that one. Oh, it's already assigned. Okay. I don't have anything else. Cool. Double click will open the expanded level up and power up tree. Obviously, we've got chances up to rank 6. These things look quite familiar to the Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 leveling up and ranking up options. They split in the middle, and you've got different options for different bonuses. I'm obviously not going into detail for all of these things. But let's see, I've got options in combat, biotic, and tech. And what do I have for combat? Vulkk can be combat skills. Okay, health and shield. Or biotic. Okay, why again the right side keeps refreshing where it's exactly the same every time I click all of them? Probably because nothing I have available is actually altering my performance and stats at the moment. Anyway, the next one is not available. Maybe it will become available after the game is fully downloaded. And we've got a chance to jump to multiplayer. As I said, I don't want to spoil too much of the story for myself and for yourself. Plus, I will not be playing this guy. We want to go to multiplayer. All unsaved progress will be lost. Oh, let's check on the saving and loading. There is no save. Where is the save option? Okay, that's fine. Jump to multiplayer. Keep on saving. Let's see what the multiplayer offers. And what the performance would be in multiplayer. If I'm correct, and what they told us in the tutorial video on the YouTube channel, there should be a tutorial mission here where I will potentially be solo, just so I can learn what multiplayer is about, how to play, the objectives, the waves, the survival things. These are the 5 available maps at launch. They said there will be more upcoming later, of course. Probably attached to Season Pass for DLCs. Or maybe free DLCs. Who knows? Thank you for stopping by, Jesse. Welcome to Apex. Welcome to Apex Recruit. I'm Tyran Kandros. And I head up the Nexus Militia. The Andromeda initiative is deploying your team to defend its outposts and their interests. Your missions include assaulting alien bases, extracting critical intel, and eliminating high-value targets. Your fire team must be fierce to get the upper hand in combat against enemy aggressors. Stand by for your first assignment. Okay, there is nothing else I can do here in the lobby, except close. I've got tutorials finally. We've got the tutorial challenge. Complete the tutorial minor challenges to earn a free advanced pack. Alright. Play tutorial mission. Play the mission to learn the basic task of the Apex forces. Replay the intro movie. I don't want to play again the intro movie. Let's go with 14. Whoa. Well, let's start with one of them and see what's happening. Equip a rank 10 weapon in multiplayer. Okay. Complete the tutorial minor challenges to earn a free advanced pack. Alright. Apex Mastery Bronze. I don't want to check the achievements right now. Quick match, custom match, character selection. There are predefined, they told us on the live stream a few hours ago that there should be about 25-ish available predefined characters for multiplayer. Human female sentinel, human male sentinel, infiltrator. I can't exactly say why are these guys grayed out. Oh, because they're level 0, probably. Scrolling with the mouse is brilliant friendly here, I have to say. Female soldier or male soldier? Let's go with this guy. View the details. Okay. Select the character, customize, and go back. Character selection, it has been selected. Prestige. Check out your collections, challenges, leaderboards, and bonus stats, alright? Tutorials, we've already seen the tutorials. Strike teams. Develop your strike teams by sending them on missions, then tracking their progress. And we have the dreaded store. Let's see. Strike teams. Teams, missions, and apparently list of rewards, which I don't have yet. Only available in single player. Alright, visit the Tempest Strike Team console to collect those. Alright. Option to equip the team. Maybe not now. Visit the pack store and item store with new items weekly or open any free reward packs you've received. Let's see the pricing models. Okay. I don't know actually how much these are worth. 2,000, 5,000, 20,000. That doesn't tell me much. Not yet. How about the quick match? Bronze, silver, gold, or random? I will definitely have to go for bronze. Bronze difficulty is suited for characters of any level. Reward levels are moderate. Recommended level 1 or above. Alright, let's select this and see what happens. We've got quite quickly a number of people selected. Oh, I'm selected as my the host has been dropped. Okay. Whatever the hell was happening. The game actually does have integrated voiceover communication for us to communicate with each other, which probably isn't a good idea because it's frozen. bug was, it definitely wasn't friendly, and I'm not really sure what happened. Was it the bug? Was it my PC just couldn't handle everything? How is he playing? Hi, Jeffo. I'm playing because I've downloaded the trial version. It's like a standalone, separate game download. You have to find a link on the origin page for Mass Effect Andromeda. Scroll down below, you'll find a tiny link for downloading the trial mode of the game. And with this, I would like to actually finish the live stream for tonight. That was a little bit overwhelming. I don't do these kinds of first look live streams often, and I'm not exactly sure how interesting and useful that was to you guys, but give me feedback when I publish the video eventually as a standalone upload in a couple hours. Give me your feedback. What do you think I did wrong? What I should have done? What did I show? What I didn't show? Hopefully next time I will see you, which is in about 10, 12 hours. In my next afternoon of Thursday, I will be a little bit more familiar with what the game has to offer, and I will be able to tell you some more details. Until then, have a lovely day, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you soon.